I just have one question for you guys. Who cared that much about Curse Clash? I've seen one video come out about it from someone not in the 3D anime arena fighter community, and it was Alpharad, saying it was bad, but the idea was good, okay? Having one of those popular series that Shonen Jump has come out with in the last 10 years that is largely based on characters with weird and wacky abilities fighting against each other in a fighting game, that's basically free money for any studio that has the time and resources to promote and make a competent fighting game. However, having the studio behind the laid-back camp games probably wasn't the best idea in retrospect. But they did have the guys that made the Once Justice games, which is cool. They made some good selling games, and from the time that I played Once Justice 2, they were competent at making 3D anime arena fighters. But there was no marketing, and the most that they had was a Sukuna TikTok edit. But what if there was a alternate universe where a game was being made by the same people that made one of the best-selling anime fighting games of all time, by the way, working on it, instead of putting Abba in Strive? Like, man, they could have put Venom in. But just kidding. As I wrote that, the day after, Slayer got in. Woo. So this game that I'm hypothesizing, if you can't tell, is being developed by Arc System Works, since that is a new concept, obviously, and like I haven't done the exact same thing before, but we can dream, okay? So this roster would have the exact same amount of characters in the base roster as Fighter Z, which had 24, and I'll give DLC afterwards. But the Arc System Works does like making brand new characters for fighting games, except if you're a mobile game, I guess. So really 23. But that's lame, so 24. And I'll just assume Arc System Works puts in the Phantom Parade villain, but gives him Heavenly Restriction and 2 extra arms and calls him the greatest evil of history. Also for this video, I'll be giving every character 2 supers, and I'll get into why, and which character ruined the 1 super system. But also counters. This roster is full of them, so I decided to make a dedicated counter to some characters. And I'll talk about the more unique ones, but if I don't specifically say that Taguma Ino as a counter, just assume that it's the stylish evade from JoJo's Also Battle. Also, this game will be 2v2 because most of the most important fights are 2v2s. I did make every character an assist, but that isn't important, so until we get to certain characters with weird ones. So if I don't say that Taguma Ino's assist is with this treasure I summon, then just assume it's a basic move out of their kit. Also, this video will have spoilers for Season 2 of JJK and the Colon game. That's why the title of the video is the Colon game fighting game. Because I'm not going to really let myself use anything past the Colon game. But there will be exceptions, so if you haven't read up to 256, chapter 256, which I don't even know will be out, because at the time of writing this, we are on 254, because I don't want to be a jerk, and be like, guys, spoiler alert, click off now, Gojo dies, spoiler alert, click off now, we can't have Gojo's legs as a character. Also, this video is very heavily inspired by Thorgy's arcade series about building fighting game rosters. So thanks to them for inspiring this video, because I took actual notes on how to write the sections of the characters, because at first I was going to go over every single move I made for the characters, and I was going to also go over every single assist and counter and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks again for Thorgy for making the Build a Roster series. Anyways, let's get this video starting off with